All right. Let's switch out. Okay, people, we are live. All right. And today's episode is the Midwest Melanin Mafia. Now, because we haven't done it in a while, the simplest explanation is that this was our friend and colleague, and he just was our friend. And this was his creation, this was his baby. So we decided to keep it going out of respect for him. So, Trady, we trying. Just don't yell at us. Okay. So we're gonna have a few things that we're gonna talk about today. Today we're gonna talk about a mid-year review. We're gonna talk about everything that has been going on, how we feel about wrestling, the direction it's going. There's a lot of conversation in between those with that. That's very layered conversation. We're also gonna talk about Shane McMahon's involvement in AEW, and we're going to talk about some wrestling pet peeves to round out the show. So for now, everybody can introduce themselves. There may be some people that pop in later, but Britt, let's start with you. Rashard, you go next, and then if you can talk, you can go last to introduce yourself.
Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? It's Brittany, aka Brit to the Knee, aka Miss I Was There. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Wow.
It's funny.
Hey,
Don't laugh at me.
it's like I want to crack a joke right now, but I'm trying to be a law-abiding driving citizen, even though I'm not right now, because my eyes are not, my attention is not fully on the road. But hello, people. My name is Rashard, aka
Wow.
Road Worldwide
Yes.
Ray, aka Mister. I don't have all those nicknames like her.
Hmm?
I'm just here to have fun.
Period.
What's going on, y'all? I'm at the gym. It's noisy, but this is the O that you should know. Omar Solo, aka the the pastor of
Mm,
the Disney Tabernacle Choir,
You
that
don't have
is
a spirit?
wild.
Push. You don't have a fire?
aka It's Leg Day, aka who is this nigga?
AKA, I still have not yet watched The Wire.
aka It's Coming, aka
You sound
uh,
loud as hell in that gym.
I know, aka co-host of the cast. No
The
coaches.
biggest rapper in the world. Nigga, Drake.
I had to. I had to. Yeah, like
You sound like he was yelling in that gym. I was waiting for one of them alarms to go off. He was getting too
Hey,
loud.
bro. So I got the headphones up. They up. I ain't gonna lie. It's up when it's up when it's up when it's up. And
damn.
unfortunately, Sexy Red won't be on NXT anytime in the future. So I think I got to be very mindful of myself. I have to be very demure
Oh
on this.
hell no. Hell
Hold on,
no.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Flag on the play. Flag. How you gonna have a Cardi B reference and then bring up Sexy Red?
And then go to the demure and mindful. No.
I'm sorry. I'm just give me my money. I'm just trying to make sure I get every talking point out the way before we get started.
Oh my god.
Only
I'm sorry,
O would
Marty.
do
I
it.
just want to be trendy.
No, that demure and mindful shit is annoying. It's so
I, I used it off subject. I used it with I was on campus this past weekend hosting a pep rally. And I'm like, we're energetic. I'm like, guys, I love this energy. We're very mindful, very. And all the students said it. They already knew where I was going. I'm like, I love it.
wow.
I love it.
Oh my god. I hate it so much.
You see why? You see why we are on this pod? We have Melanin, very mindful, okay, very demure. You see
Oh,
Cinco, he's late. That's
gross.
not demure.
Oh, and because of that, we're not gonna cover his topic yet. Maybe he'll pop in. He could be asleep. You know how Cinco go. Um, let's do wrestling pet peeves. This was Britt's topic. So since this was your topic, B, you take point on this one
You want
and
me to
you run
start?
it.
Because we can do it.
Yeah.
We can go around. Okay. Okay. So, as y'all know, like being a wrestling fan is probably a top 5 stressful fan base. And what comes with that is a lot of annoying, like you said, pet peeves. So, I'm going to start. So my number one pet peeve, it's probably not even number one, but the one that really like make my ears like burn is the what about them, like the what about isms. So if WWE did something, oh, but if AEW did this, if they did this, it'd be a different story. Why do
Wowzers.
we always do that? It's always like, well, what about this? They did this, they did that. What about this? What about that? Why can't y'all just sit there and just enjoy what you're looking at without, well, if AEW did this, y'all would be mad. No, 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 no. That's probably my one of my biggest wrestling pet peeves. One of them.
Girl, you are
Respect.
cooking. What
Yes.
about what about this? What about that? What about you? Shut up. I
Dead
promise.
ass. Dead ass.
No, I swear they'd be like, man, look at that move, but what about the time? I don't give a fuck about the time. Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
No, you
Like, don't nobody
good.
care.
No, that really be triggering me, bro. Like, and there's a reason why people fade back from wrestling and then fade back in slowly but surely. It's because y'all what about niggas. I promise you, bro.
That's true. I agree. Rashard, you want to get in on this part, or are you gonna?
Are you sure you want me to get it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, my number one biggest pet peeve. Oh, this might be a minute. Tribalism.
Ooh, speak on it.
Yeah.
Like, like,
Oh,
like, why? Like, like, what makes you get up and say, like, all the stuff that's in the world that's here for us to enjoy? You choose to stick with one company and believe that that company is the greatest thing on earth since sliced bread, which is not. And then you have like people that on Wednesdays and Thursdays they want to express like fake tribalism slash wrestling should be for everyone, but on the days of Triple H, it's suddenly, oh, I'm not watching that, or I'd rather do this than watch this, or I was watching something that's better than what everyone else is watching over there. Like, so what? Shut up. Like, like all you are is just like an employee number in a big like Fortune 500 company. No one cares.
that one is spot on. Like, that wrestling, oh, I love all wrestling, not just this, but if you pay attention like they social medias and like what they like and like what they retweet, it's always one sided. Like you chose a side. So stop covering it up with I love all wrestling because you know that's not true.
Right. Like be quiet.
I feel personally attacked because I do.
This the first time this gonna happen, so y'all need to mark this down. Y'all need to mark this down. I'm about to make history right here, right now. I'm about to quote Taylor Swift
Oh my God! Please.
when
Wait a
she
second.
said, "You need to just stop, and can you just not?"
You know what?
Okay.
You need
You could have said that without Taylor Swift, and I would have thought it was a dope quote. Now that you put Taylor Swift behind it, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't even
what
care
what
no
what
more.
what she said. You need to calm down. Like literally every time I see tribalism, For some reason, that song comes in my head like, calm down. Like,
Shout out to CM Punk. He is the male Taylor Swift.
That's what he said, child. That's what he said. Real
and then
talk.
don't,
Okay.
and then don't get me started on the wrestlers that do the tribalism stuff and then want to spin the block and act like they're all equality and stuff.
Hmm.
We.
Ugh.
Yep. That's a
Hey, you're
whole
driving. Hey,
other.
don't
You know,
don't 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 swerve while you drive. Let me stop. I'm sorry.
notice I ain't say me. It ain't just me. I'm with the culture feeling.
Okay. So, in my defense, I do watch WWE, but it's not only exclusive to that. I watch TNA. I was watching AEW, but I just don't like what they produce. I'm just not a fan. So I don't watch it, but I don't bash it. When I see something that's worthwhile, like Tony and Mariah May's story, that shit is gas, like all day,
Yeah,
every day. So I can respect when something is decent coming down the pipeline from AEW, but I mean, there when I see glaring problems, I'm gonna call it out. Now I know what he's saying is he's talking about people who subscribe exclusively to one company, which I don't have an issue with that. In my opinion, you can watch whatever you want. Just don't be on the bullshit Rashard is talking about. You gotta have some respect for the sport itself and respect that there are gonna be different mediums that provide that to us. We can all sit and enjoy a program and not have to. And this kind of goes in hand with what Brittany was talking about with the what ifs and the bullshit that comes with it. It's very exhausting, and sometimes you just want to see some good reactions from what you've seen in each program, no matter which show you watch. You just want to see good reaction and good interaction, but it always leads to the negative side. Uh,
I got one more. How
her.
we look at when wrestling fans act like they're wrestling agents. Like, y'all don't know what's best for these wrestlers. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with us. This ain't our business. All we need to be focused on
They
is
don't pay
what.
you to talk for them. Shut up.
Thank you.
Right,
Our
right.
our focus is what's going on in that ring. Like, that should be our main focus. Nothing else. Like, the contracts, that's not on us to figure out. Even these fake journalists, that's not your business. We don't care about that. If they want to be happy somewhere else, go. That's fine. But everybody sit up and put these PowerPoint presentations about why they should go here, why they should leave
Yes,
here. Like, who? That's not for us to do. That's not on us. That's not our business.
that I don't
Exactly,
like.
man.
I don't
Like I
like that at
love
all.
Adam. Look, I love Adam Cole. And do you think I want him in the E, of course, especially now? Yes. This man is with his girl. He is happy. He's getting healthy. If he's healthy and he's happy,
Exactly.
then I rock with it.
Right.
Now, so I have my feelings, but guess what? Though I'm not the wrestler. Just like how Britt said, I am not in the position. That man is happy with a lax schedule. God bless.
I, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm just interested in the business side of it. I enjoy talking about it. Like the situation with Bobby Lashley was very interesting to me. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people made it into a racial issue. I didn't like that because I don't think that's necessarily true. Um, you saw MVP was very upset, which he had every right to be when it came to his situation. But I don't think that it is that simple when it comes to Bobby Lashley. I think Bobby wanted something specific. The E did not provide him with that, or they couldn't in the time frame he wanted. So he decided to take his talents elsewhere. When people leave, I don't have an issue with people leaving or switching where they want to be at in terms of the companies they want to, perform with. I don't have a problem with that. I feel like Brit's right. They have their right to do whatever they want to do and whatever makes them happy. And it gets worse when you're online and you're seeing what people are saying, like, oh, WWE fumbled the bag, or AEW about to pay them double. And it's just like, the reality is we don't know what was offered to try to keep them to stay. And if it wasn't good enough in their eyes, they have every right to decline and move on. But if you notice, a lot of the wrestlers that are leaving aren't leaving under nefarious terms. They're not mad. They're just like, I want to go somewhere else. I want to experience some other things. And that's fine. Triple H leaves the door open for them. He did the same thing with Sasha, even though she left under some less than happy circumstances. And he's doing the same thing with Ricochet and possibly with um, Bobby Lashley. I can't say that about MVP because I don't think they have the best rapport as of right now, seeing as how he's upset. But it is what it is. All right, I will go last. So, do anybody else have their pet peeve they want to talk about?
I got two real quick.
Okie
Yep.
dokie.
I got a wrestling one and then like a wrestling fan one. The wrestling one is real simple. Just because it's predictable does not mean it's bad.
Mm.
Um,
Talk,
Oh shit!
talk.
Oh
just
shit!
just because it's predictable does not mean it is bad. And I'm from the school of anime. I'm gonna relate this into the next point also. But a lot of times with anime or anything, you know the ending of a story, correct? So
Yeah.
we look at the execution of said story. Now, if things fall flat in the execution, or it's kind of like it kind of can go off the end, you go, okay, you can give some constructive criticism. You cannot like it, you cannot rock for it. Perfectly fine. But for example, we all knew Cody was finishing his story at WrestleMania. Correct? Correct. That
Hmm.
was the most Avenger in-game ass ending, and that shit was. I was thoroughly sports entertained, so it was properly executed. Okay, compared to, and people, oh my God, we know what's happening. Yes, we know what's happening. It's wrestling. We're all adults. It's predictable, but does that mean make it bad at all? But then, most importantly, though, my biggest wrestling pet peeve, and I get this a lot. So I was at DreamCon, Black Anime Convention. They had a wrestling session. Shout out to my boy Cam, Seahawk. Got to chop it up with him. That's the homie.
Oh,
And there was this
cool.
wrestler. Yeah, real. I mean, we're mutuals and share numbers, man. Definitely, he's got a DreamCon next year too. He was super dope, by the way. Let me give a shout out to Cam. He called Ricky Starks during the wrestling panel. He called Carmelo Hayes, and people didn't know like who Cam was. Like I know I'm a wrestling nerd. I'm like, oh, that's Cam. So he's calling all these wrestlers during the wrestling panel, and there's a bunch of like attendees like, oh my god, it's Ricky Starks. Oh my god, and he had him on FaceTime and stuff. So that was pretty dope. But he didn't have to do that. He did that anyway. But in said wrestling panel, right? Black Anime Convention. And we got some wrestling fans in there. And then unfortunately, y'all niggas stank. I promise you, bro. So I'm at a Black Anime Convention, and we already get some anime conventions get a lot of knock for spelling bad, but the white ones do. At DreamCon, they don't spell too bad because we're niggas, we black people. But then we brought in the rest of the niggas, and y'all niggas stink. And I need to say that we gotta do better. That is a pet peeve. Where is the decorum? That is not very demure, okay?
My
I need you
God.
guys to wash your ass. And I know, Britt, you was there. You be at these shows. You know more than anyone. These niggas stink.
Cause
And they gotta
why?
take.
Here's what I don't
And it's
get.
a
Like all these sponsors and stuff for all these shows and wrestlers, all these
Ain't damn
athletes
one
and
of them
stuff.
children.
Like why can't none of these companies that advertises shit to wash your ass with? Why haven't they sponsored it? Why haven't I heard Degree presents SummerSlam or Old
Suave.
Spice presents Royal
right.
Rumble?
Secret.
Secret presents
Somebody clip,
Elimination
hey,
Chamber.
clip this and cut this, make them
We need
short
we need
on
we need
TikTok and
Doug
Twitter.
we need
I
Doug
got you.
presents No Mercy.
Okay? Money in the bank with deodorant inside the fucking briefcase for all
No,
these
Irish
niggas.
Spring, bitch. Get you some
Okay?
Libra 2000, something.
Wash your
Something.
ass.
Listen,
Like
I
Coke
should not.
presents.
I should not walk into WWE World and smell a box of fried rice when there is no Chinese food there. Like I should not have. That should not happen.
It's nasty.
How are you?
If Keith Lee was
You go
reviewing wrestling fans and how they spell, it'd be a 0 out of 10. No bueno. Do better, niggas.
How are you
you go to a
taught?
wrestling show and you sit down and you think the motherfuckers around you done already wrestled. You think you done missed the show. You like,
Right.
I missed some dark matches or something. Like, y'all had dark matches.
How are you taught this early in the morning? I can't understand it. And then, like at WrestleMania, you have people who sit out there at like 10 in the morning. Put some deodorant in your car and just tune up before you go in that building.
Oh, they be stinking because they spend all day and night, hiding out at hotels and airports. So they never make it home to wash their ass.
Ray, you see how Brittany's been coming to Chicago a lot? She definitely just said car and didn't say car. She said car right there, Ray. I know you heard it. She
No,
said
I
car.
didn't.
She said car.
No, I
She wanted us now.
Hmm.
you
She
heard
said
that
East St.
wrong.
Louis who? She said East St. Louis who?
You know what?
I,
She said,
I,
"Kyle, that inspired me, Ray. You know what? We gonna do a recording this year. We gonna do Brittany crossed over to the shot.
No,
hmm
We gonna do a recording next month, bro. Write that
they're gonna be
down.
paying. They're gonna be paying attention to the way I accentuate my R's. Like, leave me alone.
she drove north of that Wally's Road and it changed her life.
Leave.
She said, "Ooh, I've been waiting. You know how long I've been waiting for this? I've been to
Oh
make a name
wow.
for myself. Yeah.
Y'all wow, bro.
I need to relax. Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
do love
I ain't been to talk to
Chicago.
y'all forever, so I got to get all these off. I'm sorry.
Yes,
No,
it's
dead
true.
ass. That's cool.
I love
You
Chicago.
know,
I really do.
no, she big money brick.
No, I'm not.
Hey, DreamCon in
And she
Houston
talk
next year. She already got her hotel for
right.
Houston. She going from
She's
WrestleMania to
Hey,
DreamCon back to back.
Hey, she
no lie.
moving.
I do have a book, so you got me there. No lie.
I want to
she
see
missed
pictures.
she missed out. She missed I was there, 10 years ago. She was holding up the little stretch out thing that said you should be here.
That was not. Okay,
No,
first of all, I was
don't put that
not.
on her jacket. Don't put that on her jacket.
That's
That I
crazy.
was not one of those people. Absolutely not.
I don't even know what the people do. I'm like, you just go there and just flick it.
They
Just
do a lot
tweet
more
it.
other stuff now. I ain't gonna put my homegirls on blast. They transitioned into, let's see, destination dream vacation for young girls to go out of the state and be like promo girls. They got hotel deals. They do digital currency. They
Or they
do
talk
all
about
that
you should
bullshit.
be here, like show me how to be here. Like Drewski say, like help me,
Let's get back to
like
wrestling.
like like like
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm sorry, Tim. I'm sorry, Tim.
I'm just
like
gonna let
Drewski
y'all
said.
go. I mean, they said enough with y'all got to watch. That is a very massive big pet peeve. I don't understand it, but then again, after being on social media for the last 2 years, I'm starting to. Niggas don't generally know how to wash your ass, and you got to use soap. You know, and it need to be all over.
I just fell off the treadmill. I'm sorry.
Like that ass. Like you gotta use soap. And you need to use a washcloth. I don't understand it, but that is a thing online, and it's not just white people. It's black people saying the same thing. Y'all are not using washcloths, loofahs, back washers, like
They
nothing. Y'all
not
are not
washing
doing
their
nothing.
legs, B. They not washing their
No.
legs.
Or they just using the shampoo and letting the suds come down, and that's how you take a shower. No, bitch, you gotta wash your ass. Okay. Now, me, I got washcloth. I got exfoliating gloves. I have a
Come on
back
now.
washer.
Very mindful.
Okay, it's not going down like that. One, you need a separate washcloth for your pum pum. Okay, and you
The
need
real was know about that one.
you need separate cloths for that. You can't be out here washing your ass with the same cloth that you use for your face and body. That's nasty. Now I don't
And then
know.
bringing it to a wrestling show too to wipe your.
Oh my god, that is terrible.
Listen, it's all kind of ways to do stuff. Now, some of y'all is talking about y'all getting off work, going to a wrestling show. Bitch, you need to have a little pack it in your car. Okay, you need to have a
Spin a night
little
bag.
right. Get
You
you a
know,
little
real talk, you
shower
need to spend a
bag.
night bag in your trunk.
Yeah, I mean they got the camp cloths at the Amazon. They like $6-7 a box. You get 1,000 of them damn things. They expand when you wet them. They strong enough to make sure you can hit the necessary spots so you can get home and wash. Okay, underarms. They omit the most odor. Now some of y'all want to be natural and don't want to wear aluminum. Bitch, I'm putting aluminum on. Okay, I don't care if it kills me. Do you understand me? I don't care.
No, no, hey, just because the deodorant say 48-hour protection, that don't mean put it on every 48 hours.
No, you need to wash your ass and put on some deodorant. Now I'm gonna give you the game because there's a whole bunch of places you get some good deodorant from. Carpe is a good place you can get deodorant from. It goes on like a lotion. Okay, you put it on at night after you take a shower. When you get up in the morning, you put it on again. You reapply it. It will continue to work. Even if you wash, it will continue to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can use spray deodorant. Whether you want it with aluminum or not, it's your motherfucking business. But your ass need to be using some deodorant. Now, some of you hoes is running around here using glycol acid under your armpits, and you talking about
Speak
you
on
don't
it.
stink.
Speak on
I don't
it.
believe you, bitch. I don't believe you. You lying to me. There's no way your ass is in here putting acid on your armpits and detoxing and then ain't got up that phone. I don't care what you talking about, but perfumes and colognes don't do it. They mix. Okay? You
And
need to watch.
fellas, for real, man, fellas, like one of
Oh,
the best
if you want
compliments
to
you
do
can get,
cologne
bro.
talk, we could, I could school them between
Look,
like the EDTs and the EDPs and the parfums. We could school them on that.
I
man,
mean,
look.
y'all got to understand the difference. First of all, you can't just get up out the bed in the morning and then put on some damn cologne or perfume. None of that. You also have to be very careful because perfume are different.
Very different.
They're different.
And fellas, I want to
Okay,
tell you,
eau
bro,
de toilette is different.
there's no better compliment for a woman to walk up to, fellas. I'm telling you, I'm old, I ain't ugly, but even if I was ugly, I'm gonna let you know. If a woman walks up to you and they say, you smell good, I promise you, I promise you, if that's all it takes for you to wash your ass, please do it. Ain't no better feeling, bro. Ain't
That's
I
free
get
game. Free
look,
game.
No,
I get beard
no,
compliments, I get muscle compliments, but mm, but when a woman tells me when a G said, "Oh, my, you smell good," I'm like, "You smell good." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I'm going. I'm easy.net. Easy think of it. Okay.
my G, y'all got to put some soap in a rag and wash in between your cheeks. Okay. Your ass crack should not have shit in it. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care nothing about your sexuality. You need to be cleaning your ass.
And you need to
Okay.
carry some
You
wipes
want
with you. The little
do
tissue is not going to
something.
do it enough. The little one
You
ply tissue at 7-Eleven isn't going to do it.
They have
Carry,
got sir.
carry,
plenty of
carry them,
flushable wipes.
carry
Plenty
them dude
everywhere.
wipes,
Them dual wipes is fire. They are
man.
huge. They are huge. Okay.
Speak.
Compared to the Continental wipes, them dual wipes is twice the size, almost three times.
Speaking of ply tissue, like I used to do like 2-ply, but like one time at Jewel, like the 3-ply was on sale. And since I'm being like cost savvy, I'm like, hey, this tissue is cheaper than what I
They got
usually get, so
motherfucking
I'll
three
try it
ply.
out. Man,
What?
I used that three
I'm about to
nigga,
say.
nigga,
Look, I got
the three,
spoiled. My mama
the
used to only
Three.
buy Scott tissue, right? 2-ply, 3-ply Scott tissue. So when I got to
man, I,
undergrad,
I,
and
man, I experienced that three, man.
look, I got to undergrad, I got my first job, and I was broke because I was buying all this Scott tissue. And I'm like, damn, my mama must have made some more money. I see why I don't get no financial aid. I'm buying all this expensive ass tissue. I'm like, shit. I see why I don't get no aid. Let me stop. But
If you don't
yeah,
want,
man.
now you ain't even gotta invest in tissue. Use the fucking bidet. If you don't want to wash
I'm
your,
like looking for like I've been shopping for one for like a month because I'm looking for like the perfect one.
you need a
Like
bidet.
they
Like,
have ones with like buttons. They have like the one with the knob. They got one with the remote.
Wait, turn your
yeah.
level
I'm
down
like,
just a
yo,
second. Turn your level down just a little bit.
The fact that we spent like listen. y'all spend too much money on these tickets, on these trips. Tonight, I don't get it. Like my nerves bad. Like
You
y'all
spending
got me scared.
$1,000 so you gonna stink, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Y'all, and they don't care. And that's
Mm-mm.
the scary part. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care about nobody
we just
smelling y'all.
we went on a 20-minute rant on niggas stink. This is crazy,
I'm gonna start
but I'm here for
embarrassing
it.
you.
But I'm here for it. I'm sorry. If
I'm
we
gonna
got to change the
embarrass
Like,
you.
culture,
like if I was a heel, you know how like some wrestling shows they have like the people go out in the parking lot put like flyers on every car.
Oh my god,
I'm putting like travel size degree on every single car right in
nigga,
the windshield. You know they're like a dollar.
no,
You know spend like $200 just on little mini degrees and just put them on
no,
every single car in the parking lot.
And it's the ones that know they got bad BO.
Jesus,
Like you know, you out your dog on mine.
So like one
no,
day, if you just see online when someone's like, "Yeah, we just came from this show and everyone had deodorant on their car,"
we know we
then you'll
do.
be like, "This dude really did it."
Now, like if
Absolutely,
somebody do that, they'll be the goat. Like if they literally like everybody comes to their car and it's like a mini like travel size like deodorant, they'll be the goat.
nah, niggas got Chat GPT, bro. Let's write up a proposal to this
that's
next
a
indie show
mess.
to a sponsor. Utilize the tools that we have.
You talking about Chat GPT? Like I'm one semester short of my degree. The rest of y'all done graduated. We better use these black minds.
Hey,
Chat GPT.
I'm an educator and I use Chat GPT. That's a whole other
Chat
conversation,
GPT.
bro.
If Chat GPT better GPT these student loans off my credit account if he wants me to use it.
Nigga, I'm saying though, like dead ass.
What was your pet peeve, Tiff? We just went on that tangent.
That was one of them. But my biggest pet peeve is y'all super fans of certain wrestlers. I have never experienced such a weird parasocial relationship that y'all have with these wrestlers. Even basketball fans, football fans, like it's on the level of like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B with Barty Gang, and like it's on that level, that Beyonce Beehive Bayhive level. Y'all are some fucking weirdos. I want y'all to know that. And I want you to hear it with all my heart that I fucking hate every one of y'all with a high level of passion. Because today, some of y'all who listen who don't know, I am I do commentary over on on Instagram, and I do my YouTube lives every week. The commentary is just me being the color commentator that I want to hear. I don't get to hear what I would love to hear from a color commentator. It doesn't happen that way. So I provide my own version of commentary. And because of that, there's a certain level of hate that I get that is beyond anything that I've experienced just being a fat black woman on the internet. Because there's a natural level of hate that I get, period. But this is craziness. Now, when you talking about stuff on the internet and you're having conversations, people want to protect their own, they want to protect their favorite. It's weird to me when you're doing it, especially to somebody who is a heel character and they're doing heel character work. Like it's not like they're out there feeding the homeless and fucking kissing babies and shit. They are out there literally attacking people. Sometimes unprovoked, other times it is. Now, in my case, y'all live Morgan stands are the worst. Today, I posted some commentary over on TikTok because my TikTok seems to grow faster than my Instagram. I posted it and I got some. comments under the post, and it got a lot of traction because that storyline is very big. So a lot of people was in their feelings about my commentary. The way I do commentary is simple. What I see, I comment on. So I might comment on somebody's looks. I may comment on the character that I've seen. I'm gonna comment on a lot of things. When it comes to Liv Morgan, she's an easy read. It's just the honest to God truth. She's an easy read. I'm commenting on her hair not being blended. Her eyes are sunken like she's not getting enough sleep. She's got puffiness as well. I'm just like, girl, what's happening? Are you okay? Dominic Mysterio is always sweating profusely like he is high on every drug you can think of. So I'm definitely like, damn, is y'all on crack or something? What is happening? Babes, they don't like that. They getting their feelings. I got people telling me I hate Liv Morgan. I got people telling me that I'm a spiteful bitch because Liv Morgan doesn't deserve this and she's a beautiful woman and you shouldn't be saying these things about people. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Bronson Reed's ass is in the ring attacking people unprovoked because he wants his way. I'm going at Bronson Reed, calling him everything but his God given name, and I get radio silence. There's nothing.
Tribalism.
And I'm just like, why are you so hell bent on protecting her as if she needs protection from me, the big bad wolf? What is it that y'all are so what are you gaining from going after everybody who doesn't like your favorite? I'm not gonna always comment on everything, but the things that I deem to be funny or interesting to talk about, that's what's gonna happen. But y'all make it, y'all don't, you take away the fun of it. You make it so that it's not worthwhile. And the odd thing is, it doesn't have to be that way. Like y'all can feel however y'all want to feel. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna fight you on how you feel about certain characters or whatever. As long as y'all don't go after them for no unprovoked reason. Because I've seen y'all say the most hateful, disgusting shit about Jade Cargill. Y'all are gross when it comes to Bianca. Gross. And y'all are disgusting when it comes to Naomi, but you don't have that same smoke for girls like Liv, girls like girls like Dakota, the girls who give the aesthetic that you want, y'all are happy about. But when it's not on y'all side, then you want to have your feelings. You want to be mad about it. I'm not gonna always be on your side when it comes to certain people. I'm a very black and white type of person unless there's a character who has a some type of gray area. Most of the time, the villains are a villain to me, and I'm going after them with a vengeance. They're villains. What do you want me to do? Stand up and clap every time they attack somebody? What do you? The natural response is to go after the villain. You're not supposed to cheer the villain. I think JBL said it best. If you're cheering me, then I'm doing something wrong. As a villain, you should be one of the most hated people around. Dominic Mysterio does his job very well. People hate him naturally. It is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I respect it when you do your job, but don't get on me because I'm going after your favorite villain. Let me do what I'm doing. Like, y'all can be on y'all platform and say whatever y'all want to say. I don't go to other people's platform to say nothing about what they doing. It doesn't matter to me. They have a right to have their platform however they want. But y'all will literally, these Liv Morgan Stan fans, y'all Sasha Stan fans, y'all are weird. You need to go outside and touch grass. Okay? You
Like yesterday.
you have to come into touch with reality. It's
Yep. Actually, that's part of my closing statement before I dip out early. Go touch grass. Stop with the tribalism stuff, and it's pronounced pop. That's all I have.
What?
Look, and I'll say this because I'm deadlifting right now, so if I get a little noisy, I say at the end of the day gonna end. You got to do better, people. And also, look, we see you. All right? We understand, just like Kendrick said, some of y'all are not like us. And that's perfectly fine. But just like Kendrick Lamar said, bro, hey, I got loyalty and royalty inside my DNA, which means if you say something the wrong way, I will beat your ass. Okay? Like, I ain't your regular content creator. Tiffany ain't your regular content creator. Don't let the smiles and the singing jovial songs and saying demure fool you. We niggas. Don't let the suburban
No,
voice fool you. Britt from East St. Louis. She a real nigga. Let me stop.
Period.
I
That was born in the
be
heart of
trying.
the hood.
I mean, it's not that you can't say how you feel, but it's the attacks, it's the assumptions. Because I'm on commentary or I'm saying something on camera and you deem it to be out of line, I'm wrong. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan is out here literally taking people's men on camera, walking around with her ass cheeks hanging out, trying to entice a man who is clearly taken. Whether they're a villain or a heel is irrelevant. It's principles and morals. We're talking about the storyline that's being laid out in front of us. What you want me to say? Oh, that's a good whore? Because that's what it looked like.
That's a good whore.
What do you want me to do? You want me to what she's doing? No, I'm not gonna do that. I give you respect where respect is due. You follow through on everything you said you was gonna do. You said you was gonna take Rhea Ripley's arm. You did that for 3 months. You said you was gonna take her title. You got that, and you got whatever piece of a man she had. You got that. Congratulations. Now what?
Exactly.
Now what? Now it's oh, now I have to keep rubbing it in and torturing you. That's where you're making your mistake. Because if I were Liv and it was my story, I would be moving on to keep dominating. Rhea would be chasing me, not the other way around. I'm the prize. I have the title. I'm at the top of the mountain. Your only concern is making sure y'all stick together as Judgment Day and keeping Dominic Mysterio on his daddy mode. Which okay, whatever makes you happy. But then y'all on the internet going back and forth talking about who got a bigger or smaller peen, and you talking about he going deep enough. I said, well, that's because you ain't got no walls.
I had to drop the weight. You about to try to kill me. God damn.
What? I
I
mean,
was drinking something. I'm glad I stopped. I would have choked.
anybody can go deep enough if you ain't got no walls. So what you saying don't hold no weight. And you mad at me because the reads come a little better and faster from me than Liv Morgan. Don't get mad at me. Tell Robot Liv to get her shit together. If she gonna be out here on the internet talking reckless like that, she is lucky that who she dealing with is letting her live like they are. Because if it was me, I don't give a damn if you my friend or not. I'm going after your ass. I'm like
Exactly.
you and them unblended tracks got a lot of motherfucking nerve, bitch. It's called layers. You understand? When you go to the salon to go get your hair done, tell the bitch you want a 16, 18, and 20. That way, when you come out and you get to swinging your hair and everybody watching, we don't see where your hair starts and where the weave starts. Okay? And while you worrying about whether Dominic going deep enough or not, you vaginal rejuvenation is real. You should look into it.
See, Tiff, you're being very mindful. Once again, very demure.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that would be me, but they ain't built like I am, so they ain't
They
saying
not
that.
like Tiff. Not like
So
Tiff.
they
Pow, 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 pow.
know what I'm saying. I'm
Tiff, fuck them
saying
up.
it. I'm saying it on camera while I'm watching the show. Then it's I'm a bully. I'm bullying her. I'm like, I guarantee you that woman don't know me from Adam. I guarantee you, at best, the only thing she knows is probably the commentary from the Drew video from Mania. I do not think for a minute that she knows anything about me. And even if she does, the reality is a lot of people are very, very slow. Y'all take everything to heart on the internet, and that just should not be. I'm not going after her as if I'm a misogynistic loser and I'm just an incel sitting up talking about her. She does not run or take away from anything that I do. Once I turn off the TV, wrestling goes off. I am done. So it's not like that. That doesn't govern anything in my life in any way, shape, or form. What y'all have to learn how to do is turn it off. You can watch the show and be enthralled in there because that's our escapism. This is one of the reasons why we all watch it because we're able to deep dive into these stories, just like you would do with Marvel, just like people do with Star Wars. It's the very same thing. The only difference is I'm not a super fan to the point where I'm walking around and in my everyday life, I'm cosplaying as one of these characters. I don't need to do that. I'm fulfilled enough with what I see on TV and maybe going to a show or two, and I'm okay with that. It's not problematic for you to have that level of dedication to the sport and to the wrestler. But where y'all be getting me fucked up is where you make assumptions on me as if I am as deep into this as you are. I am not. This is a hobby, which means at any given point, I could give this up and be okay with it. You, on the other hand, it may be something that you need, it may be something that you cling to. Again, this goes back to the parasocial relationship. You got to understand the psyche of it all. For you to sit up on your phone or on your keyboard to be typing shit about me, mad because I'm talking about somebody that you love is weirdo behavior. Because how, in what capacity does she reciprocate that love other than saying she love her fans? That's fine. That's level as far as she should go. But you're not getting what you are putting out, and that's wild. As if I'm going on her social media. I don't tag any wrestler. Never have, never will. I don't need to. I don't need to tag wrestlers because some of them make the mistake that a lot of fans do. They believe that I wholeheartedly believe that what I'm seeing on TV is real. When I know what I'm seeing is a choreographed sport, it is structured television for us with storylines that we can watch and enjoy. I'm well aware of that. But because the level of my reaction, they believe that I believe what I'm seeing. It's one of the reasons why Nia Jax has me blocked right now, which in hindsight don't really hurt my feelings too much. I don't really care.
Not the Queen blocked you.
Yeah, she blocked me because there's a video that's on my page where
You know
there's a
what? You know
video.
what? You started laughing, so I already know you
No,
got some jokes off.
Right. I'm sure like what she do?
I didn't do anything. The video was of her. We were watching that big battle royal before she moved from Raw to SmackDown. This is way before the draft. It was her, Ivy, Shayna, and somebody else in there. I want to say it was Zoe Stark because if I recall, Zoe ended up winning that match and went on to face Rhea Ripley for the championship. In that match, Nia got eliminated and she blocked me. I'm under the assumption that she blocked me because I said to get her big ass out of there. Get rid of her. I don't know if she didn't like what I said. I'm like, well, girl, you're not tiny. Neither am I. If I'm in the middle of the ring and I'm on, if you don't say get her big ass out of there when I'm in the ring, you're crazy. Okay, you are nuts. It was five of them. I'm like, y'all could gang up on her big ass and get her out of there. Get rid of her. And then she got mad, probably because I said her wig was slipping, but it was. It wasn't like her wig wasn't slipping. I was like, her bust down middle part gotta go. I don't think she liked that too much. So when I looked up, I was blocked. And then
To be fair, you were not wrong because her wigs were a choice. Like, I'm not a fan of like the lace where you have to lay down the baby hairs, but in
Mm.
Naya's case, she could have benefited from one of those. I'm just saying. So I get what you're saying on that part. I get it.
When when it came to her wigs, to me they was a little too far back because she got a big forehead, and that's
Right.
not even trying to read. She just do. I like her natural hair. I think with her natural hair, she looks beautiful. She started wearing it when they went to Australia because it was so fucking hot in Australia. She wore her natural hair, and I was like, I think you look great with your natural hair. I don't mind a good wig, but it was just Naya's wig was the same tired ass balayage with a bust down middle part, and I was just like, girl, Jesus Christ. I was like, all I said at the end of the video, that's why your wig's slipping. And then I
Why
looked
she
up,
blocked you down low
and
key?
you gave blocked.
You know what? We did an hour just on the pet peeves. I
God,
think I think we can do another hour later for the mid-year review. So we just
shit.
knocked out a whole hour on these pet peeves. I shout out to Britt. I didn't know we were going to talk about this shit for an hour, and I loved it. I thought, damn,
See?
It moved smooth. It moved real smooth. Everybody moved real smooth.
Listen, with us, and if Trey was here, Trey would have been like, "I,
Right?
we off topic. Let's get it back."
Now I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. It's a fun time. All I'm saying is wrestling could be fun if one, everybody not take it so seriously. You enjoy the product. There are gonna be some serious aspects to it for sure. But wrestling can be fun without it being so exhausting.
Right.
Two, y'all gotta wash your ass. Like,
and three, you got to be very mindful when you talk on this app and approach Tiffany or Britt. Because if you ain't the mule, I'm a. All right? Just because we don't tweet often, I see you niggas. Don't get it twisted. We see you niggas.
Folks
We
be
got social
seeing
media
them.
apps. All right? I see all the tweets. Very not demure for some of you niggas. But you lucky I'm a pastor and the bishop of a tabernacle choir that I can't say
I
it as much as I want to.
cannot.
Okay? By the way, check out the Disney Tabernacle Choir. Follow me on IG, Oasis3457. Had a room full of 600 people singing Disney music. You already know what it is. Follow the Culture Cast. For the culture, by the culture, we do it for the culture. If you ain't down with the culture, we just can't help you. We tweet, but we gonna pod it again because Brittany inspired us tonight.
I did. Yay!
Good job, Britt. Good job. I'm gonna tell y'all before we go. I did have Britt at my house for SummerSlam. Everybody else was supposed to come, but they had other things to do. Unfortunately, they were not able to make it. But me and Britt had a good time. We did.
We really
I
did.
cooked, and my mom told her every story she could think of.
Did y'all put
Okay.
pictures up on the internet? I ain't seen no pictures yet.
I got it.
No,
Oh, I have a selfie. Of course, I could not leave without doing a selfie, so I
she
need to
had to do
post
one.
that. But with Tiffany permission, I will post it.
She
But
posted.
let me say, when I went over there, when I heard them talk about like these pans of biscuits, I knew I was in for a treat. When I say it's been a long time since I've had a breakfast like that, I'm still thinking about the biscuits, that sausage gravy, girl. And here's the thing, I'm not a grits eater like that, not for real,
Mhm.
unless it's with shrimp and grits. But baby, them grits was life changing. And here's the funny thing. Now I'm gonna laugh at this.
Wait a
I
second, because you
firmly,
already know we're about to come.
yes, hold on now, wait a minute, hold on. I firmly believe in sugar going on grits, but for the very
Mm-mm.
first time,
Come
I
on,
can
come
hold
on.
on, wait. I can say I understand not having sugar on grits because I did not put any, and I was gonna
She
ask, but I
didn't.
said, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna let the Lord just use me today and just eat it as is.
She could have asked for the sugar. I
Hey,
would have looked at her
hey,
sideways.
we definitely potted next month. No cap. Britt did not put sugar on her grits. My agenda continues. My agenda is real. That was very
You didn't
mindful, Britt.
I,
That was very
I
demure.
when
Okay.
I tell you, like
know.
let me tell you, and I forgot to tag you that day. I said, you know what? I stand by sugar going on grits, but today I understand. I get it. Them grits didn't need nothing, nothing. And I usually have to have something with grits, but I didn't eat anything with them. That lets you know the grits was of quality. And I was in my
Mhm.
mind, I was gonna ask for that sugar, but I said, you know what, you're gonna judge me. And everybody else at the table probably gonna judge me too. So let me just enjoy them as is. I get it.
I
All
would have
those
gave her the sugar. It was her first time being there. I would have
everybody
gave
who
her
eat
some.
who don't like sugar on grits or agree that sugar doesn't go on grits, I understand. I get it. So you can screen record this or cut this. I get it. I understand. But yes, that spread blessed me. Tiffany,
We had
baby,
a lot
you
of
can
food.
burn. When I say you can burn, you can burn. No cap.
The biscuits came from my friend Manny and his catering company. It's called Sizzle and Sauce. So I didn't make the biscuits because I we were exhausted and I needed him to make that. He also made us a pan of chicken. So if you're ever here in Cleveland and you want food, you can always order from him. He always has plates available on Fridays, and I'll make sure I put his stuff in here when I edit this. And
Plug him, cause baby, I've never had honey garlic butter biscuits. What is that? I was
that
just
is
like,
that is his signature biscuit.
whew,
He makes grit cakes. He's got like crab like a crab gravy that goes over the grit cake that he serves it with. He makes
And
catfish.
I
He
am at the
does
gym and you
shrimp.
saying all this food. I gotta go. Y'all be blessed. I'm focused. I'm at the gym. Man. I'm hearing about food and I'm hungry as hell now. And I just want to say, shout out to the Midwest Melanin Mafia. Trey, we love you. Man, continue on, Tiff. I gotta get out of here. Britt love, Ray love, Cinco. I got jokes for you in the group chat, nigga.
This time he got the juice. I don't know what to tell you. But y'all can go over to Sizzler's sauce. He does have a website, and I'll put everything in here so y'all can see it. And I mean, we had a good time. Britt came and we had a good time. That night before, I had some of my other people over because Britt was at the stadium when they came here for SummerSlam. But everybody else was at my house. We was chilling and having a really, really good time.
and
SummerSlam was a
listen,
time.
to hear that you actually cooked before, I'm like, wow. And low
Hmm.
key, if I didn't have tickets to SummerSlam and I just wanted to be up there just to be up there with y'all, I would have came to your house because baby, you said you had a spread. I'm like, I miss some awesome delicacies. Like what?
Not the delicacy.
What was it? Was it what was it that you what did you say you cooked? And
We
by the
made
time was it egg rolls or something you said you cooked?
Oh,
And
my
by the time
sister-in-law made the she made steak and cheese, the cheesesteak egg rolls, and she made pepperoni egg rolls.
it was
And
something you said you cooked, and by the time you got back to it, it was already gone.
we made orange lemon pepper
That's what
wings.
it was. That's what it was.
I had orange lemon pepper wings. Those was the last batch of wings I made, and they ate all of them. I made garlic parmesan wings from scratch. They killed like half of those, but they destroyed those orange lemon pepper wings. We had homemade spinach dip. There was non bread to eat it with. There was all types of drinks in there. We had juice. There was cookies. When it comes to my house and people come over there, especially the first time people come, you're gonna leave full. You're gonna be fed. That's the one rule I have. If anything, you're gonna eat. You're gonna enjoy yourself in that regard. So I'm glad I got to meet Britt. Hopefully next time I'll be able to meet everybody else. And we're gonna get out of here. I will see y'all next month when we do the Midwest Melanin Mafia. I'm gonna post this on our podcast as well, so it can get double the traction.
Hmm.
And we'll see y'all next time.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Trey, we love you. We miss you. We wish you were here. I know you smiled down on us, but we miss you so much.
We do. We miss you yelling at us. Well, me specifically, because if I had just told that story I just told, you messy. That's all I hear
Okay.
in my head is I'm messy, and that's fine. I'll take that. I take that moniker because I am. I agree. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all next month. We'll try and keep it up and make sure we do it every month.